This past Sunday, on Palm Sunday, March 25th, I attended the Church of St. Francis of Assisi on West 31st Street in New York. This was a beautiful church, and you could tell kind of by my shaky video that the artwork all around was just beautiful, and the way they had it done was really a holy feeling. In the music there was a bunch of instruments used, which I haven't seen at a mass in a very long time. The instruments used were the organ, the piano, the drums, and the guitar. You can see in this music here that it's in English, which is also different from the other masses we've been to that were mostly Latin. And this song here is Above All. The way they sing this, it's not polyphonic, it's completely homophonic, and the people that were singing did a great job singing the music. But the one thing that I do have to say here is that the voices did not sound as good compared to St. John the Divine, and I think that is because of the acoustics of the church. And the acoustics in this church were nothing like the ones of St. John Divine. Everyone in the Mass participated, and I thought that was good, and I didn't see participation levels like this at the other Masses that I've been to. They sung a bunch of psalms, and most of their songs were short, and I think this was good and important to keep the people's attention throughout the Mass rather than them getting bored and losing attention. The Hosanna in the highest right here, I thought sounded very good because it was sung in a different way than they sing it back home at my church that I've heard since I'm a kid. And this is a real staple of church today, and it's cool going to different masses and seeing how they change it. You can hear me singing here as well as the people of the congregation singing. The demographics of the makeup was all ages, all economic ranges as well. There was poor people as well as well-off people. I would say every race was represented there, and pretty equal, I would say too, which was cool and had a good feeling of like multicultural, which I enjoyed. And also the hospitality there was very good. They were very welcoming, and the ushers were nice. As soon as you walked in, the usher came up to you and gave you palms for Palm Sunday, and they also gave you a bulletin so you could follow along in the Mass and sing along as well. There was nothing special like incense used during the Mass, which I thought was fine, but there was marches with people, regular people that are just attending the Mass, and I thought that was cool, and it made this Mass different than your normal Mass. So what stood out to me as very interesting was that the artwork all over the walls, even the speakers were painted, and the artwork there was, very crazy, and I haven't seen artwork like that yet. And I think the coolest thing that I got out of that was the artwork. And two other things that I really thought were the highlights and which really stuck out to me was that there was poor people that kind of looked maybe like they were homeless there, and there was also people like me who was just nice and very fortunate. And I thought it was good that we could all get together in the same place and pray on the special day of Palm Sunday. And musically, what's also stood out for me was that they had the guitar and the drums that really added to the music and made it more special to me. And it really didn't make it less religious for me, it just added to the music. And another thing about the music was that it was mostly in English. So I knew what I was singing, and I knew the words that they were singing, and it kind of added for me a way of praying more. It was like praying more during the mass through the music because it was in English. This was a great experience going down here, and I would like to go back to St. Francis of Assisi another day.